Well, I was born on the 14th of June, 1910. Yeah, well, you see, I can faintly remember because my sister is a bit older than me. She knew more about my father's life than I did, you see, because she was born in Fulham about 3 years before me.
Right.
You see, and I know mother, I think father was involved in leather works, leather factory or something like that. But mother still went out to work
Hmm.
to get extra money. I know when she went, father went to work, mother went to work. And they gave my sister and I a farthing.
Oh, right.
To buy some sweets off the barrel boy.
Ah.
That time, it was all barrel boys that time of day, you know.
Yeah.
And I know that when Mum was working, one of her neighbours looked after this sort of thing, you know.
Hmm.
But after that, of course, my brother wasn't born then because I think my father's work took him to Scotland. Anyhow, we moved to Scotland, a place called Kinghorn in Scotland.
Oh, right. Yeah.
I must have been only about 2 or something like that. Anyhow, my brother was born in Scotland.
Hmm.
And trying to work it out, I suppose I must have been, I just was 3 years old. I must have been about 3.
Hmm.
Anyhow, that was, I'd be 3 years old. That'd be 1913. Anyhow, for a couple of years, and then the war broke out, the World War One,
Yes.
and father got called up.
Right. Yes, I understand your father was killed, wasn't he?
Yes, of course, he went, I've got all the memorabilia upstairs about my father, his wartime thing, and he was in a driver's section, ammunition for the Royal Artillery.
Right.
Because my niece had worked all this out from through various records and whatever, you know. And anyhow, he was killed in Belgium. Not he was killed in Belgium.
Hmm.
In about Ypres and all that.
Oh, right.
Big battles at Ypres.
Yeah.
And it was not long ago, especially a couple of years ago, my niece took me to Belgium to find out where my father's grave is.
Oh, right.
It so happened that she'd been over it before. So he was killed. He was buried at a village called West Outer. A village called West Outer, 50 miles outside of Ypres.
Right. Okay.
So we paid a visit there and I took his old medals, what I've got there, and swept on the grave and took some pictures. You know, we spent time in Ypres and got involved in the last post. I have at the Menin Gate every evening. Did they say the last post?
Right.
And then on the way back, we called in at the big Warsgrave Cemetery at Pettendale.
Hmm.
Well, I found out lots of other my regiment was buried there.
Oh, right. Yes, the regiment you were.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, several Ross Brigade and all that. Anyhow, who was it? We came back home then. And in the meantime, as far as got killed, but I come back down the south to live.
Hmm.
And we come down to Sussex. I don't think it's during the early years of my mother. She met up with the people in Sussex.
Hmm.
And she got in touch with a chap and married this, which would be my stepfather.
Oh, right. Okay.
So what I can't understand is travelling that time of day and corresponding.
Hmm.
It's not like it is today. No telephone and whatnot.
No.
Anyhow, we moved, lived in West Grinstead. It's what used to be called the Old Borough Arms. That used to be, it's the old public house that used to call the Borough Arms. There's some rented cottages there where we lived, which are still there today. And my stepbrother, he was the head blacksmith for the Newcastle estate.
Oh, right. Okay, yeah.
And by that time, you see, when I was 5, we had to start to go to school. We had to go to Darpost school.
Hmm.
We walked from Westminster to Darpost every day.
Oh, that's quite a way,
We
isn't
do,
it?
Yeah. It was the day school. We walk all the way and back again. And then, when I was 12, but said you ought to join the choir at West Grinstead because he's a very strict religious chap in his way.
Right.
Anyhow, I joined the choir at West Grinstead. I was a choir boy there for a couple of years, and then when I was 12, the old captain of the bells, he said, you're strong enough, and I was only 12,
Hmm.
try and handle one of these bells, you know.
Oh, right.
Yeah, so I got the hang of handing a bell, you know, I got the hang of that, and I could handle that until I was 14, of course. You left school at 14.
Right, I see. And then you had to get a job.
Yeah, no,
after
I had
that.
several jobs. The first job I had at West Grinstead in the kitchen garden. Then I had various other jobs. I thought that, second, I worked for Tisselworth Farm, which is just over the back of in the meantime, we moved to Darpost.
Right, okay. Which is just up
We
the road,
moved
isn't
to,
it?
yeah, that made it better for me for going to school. I used to bike up to Newcastle to get to, and there's a job going at the farm, just in the back of us, called Tisselworth Farm. So I went there to work on the farm. I learned to milk the cows there and do all general farm work.
Hmm.
And then it wasn't my fault. The old Mr. Burrell, he had his son come home from Africa. So his son wanted to work, so I had to find another job.
Oh, right. Okay. So his son took your
So
job.
I was out of the job, I had to go up to West Grinstead at the Hornung estate doing the work in, I was just at a little called Park Farm, by the back barn there. Anyhow, in the meantime, I was having a rough time over at home.
Hmm.
The old father took up business on his own. He opened a blacksmith shop at Darpost. And I was having a rough time. I was always getting blamed. I shouldn't say this, but anything that happened, I was always getting blamed for, and I couldn't handle it.
Right.
I couldn't handle it. I mean, I used to help him in the blacksmith shop blow the bellows, but I used to shake like a leaf. I couldn't handle it. So I left home
Right.
and I went to live in and work at Hooklands Farm.
How old were you then, sorry?
I'd be about 16 then.
16.
Probably about 16 then.
Yeah.
But, I was happy. I was happy there. I lived in along with the old Muggles at Hooklands Farm, which is just on the borders of Ashington. Well, while I was working there, father and mother, they moved to Ashington. Then he took up a blacksmith shop at Ashington.
Right.
And anyhow, but one day my Uncle Charlie and Aunt Fee, they came down from London. And it so happened that I'd called in home with something or other. There's always something going. I used to take home a rabbit or make mushrooms or something. And Uncle Charlie said, "Good boy, you look pretty rough." I didn't care. I was happy. I know I was rough. He said, "I've got a job up in London for you."
All right.
Yeah. So I told him I got to leave. I got my Uncle Charlie. He worked for the Chrysler factory up in London, St John's Wood Road.
Right.
And it's so they take in all repairs, accidents in this big place called Chrysler Works up the Northwest Road.
Hmm.
So St John's Wood Road. And we used to get on with my uncle there. We lived at Mortlake. Used to get on a train, Mortlake to Hammersmith, to Baker Street, and then to John's Wood to go to work.
Hmm.
Anyhow, I was lucky to take it. I used to operate a lift. I had a big brass key, put it, and get these cars in this lift. Turn it on, and up we used to go whichever floor the car to go to. There's 3 floors up.
Hmm. Oh, right.
Anyhow, that wasn't bad. I got used to London life. Tour around, weekends there. But to the winter, come December, trade was getting slack, wasn't it? It's because there was no work for me for that. So old Uncle Charlie said, well, what you going to do? I said, I don't want to go home. I don't want to go down there. So well, the only asked if you join the army, boy, he said.
Right. So
Join the
that's,
army.
so that's what you did.
Yeah, there 1931.
Right. Okay.
December 1931. So I joined the Rifle Brigade. So they sent us then. I had to go to Winchester to the depot, Winchester then.
Right. I see. So you were in the army right through until 1939 when war broke out.
But yeah, you done your colour service at 7 and 5, 12 years, 7 and 5 they call it. I done the same year. Anyway, in the meantime, I done the 6 months at the depot. We done your elementary training and your drills and all that. It's pretty strict because the Rifle Brigade they were very strict as well. And it got sent to the battalion, which is at Devonport.
Oh right. Yeah.
By the 6 months done, we done various training with the battalion. And we got sent out on a draft to the Sudan.
Mm-hmm.
There was about 100 of us sent out on a draft to the Sudan and meet up with the regiment. It was called the Ulster Rifles. They were coming home.
Right. Okay.
So they sent us draft of us to Khartoum and get sort of organised, take over, whatever, until our 1st Battalion was coming home from India.
Hmm.
Then we joined the 1st Battalion in Khartoum,
Right.
where we had they had these little pack mules, with the packs on, do the training, because we weren't mechanised or anything like that. It's very primitive. It's all pack mules and marches and all that. Anyhow, as I was interested in animals, they asked me what I'd like to do. I said, well, I rather like the animals. I'd like to belong to the the transport section.
Right.
Because you had to do, anyhow, yeah. So, we spent 13 months in the Sudan.
Hmm.
Then we came to Malta. Then we had another trip. So that draft of us was left in Malta while the 1st Battalion was coming home and our 2nd Battalion was coming out
Right.
to do their overseas joint.
Okay. So you basically swapped
Yeah,
over.
so I met up to my old mates again from the 2nd Battalion when I was
right.
going up in the first place. So, yeah, and I belonged to the transport section, and I first had one mule with a little cart deliver rations to different ports all in Malta. Then I was given a pair of mules, then I had a co-driver with me,
Hmm.
and this. Then I had a pair of horses, like that horse that drove this wagon we drove. And then we were based at a place called Floriana in Malta, which was the transport section, And there was the other regiment, the Cheshire Regiment, was there as well, you see, and various other small units. So we done the rations, the Cheshire Regiment and Rifle Brigade. And then I went back to the barracks to do a stint at the barracks, still on the transport, and then we'd operate from the stables up at the barracks. So, yeah, and well then I got 6 months to do. I seriously thought about signing on, but I know you sort of get after about 7 years away. You sort of get home, said you want to go home. And they sent me and the others to Tidworth, where things were getting mechanised then.
Right.
That's where I learned to drive. I'm talking about beginning of 39, 38, 39, and
Right.
that period when the war was talking about, there was talk about war and all that.
Yeah, so it's just on the
So
horizon.
I took a driving course to pass my driving test. Then I went on driving instruction. And then I had a few months to do. So they sent me to a training course, a civil training course, as a driver mechanics course in Croydon. And defend lodgings. Still paid by the army, by the way, because
right, so they funded the whole thing.
Still paid by the army. And I was getting on well with this training course to do all about machinery. I could do welding. It was so somebody thought I could weld in and solder, strip an engine down and build up again, all that sort of thing, that's what we had to do. And but working inside it was so hot, you keep trading off. Anyhow, as the war was getting more intense, talking about the war, we got sent to the fire extinguisher factory.
Oh, right.
Where they had an idea where they assembled these engines. You had a little engine right onto a pump on this shaft. And then you fix that, it's just all done by blueprint, and then you fix it onto a frame, and the frame would be fixed onto a pair of wheels, and they'd be towed by tractors during what they call the ARP, the air raid precaution.
Oh, right, I see.
That sort of thing.
Okay.
Well, in the meantime then, I got papers to be called up again, and I was living in Brentford then, in Lodgings. Well, that's where I met the wife and married her.
Right, okay.
So yeah, just about. Along come these papers to be called up. Because I was quite happy at this point. I was earning peace. I was earning quite a bit of money. Got the hang of this. I didn't need a blueprint. We didn't need a blueprint. I could assemble these things. Anyhow, we all had to meet up at Waterloo Station. Where I met up some of the old. And they sent us to Blandford, in the Blandford area, to get organised, kitted up. And there was already vehicles down there. I was they knew I was a driver, then by then, a mechanised driver. And I got a lorry where we used to drive it and take the squatters around and the various training and all that. And then we just travel around, reconnaissance work, find out places for the territorial army to take over.
Oh, right, okay.
Well, from then on, a small unit of us got sent to Ireland. There was talk of IRA trouble in Ireland then, 1939 then.
Right, even then there was...
39 then. So we had spent 3 months in Ireland, a place called Badbridge. Then we come back and met up with our old unit. It wasn't called a battalion, well, kind of a support battalion we was called. But we was doing this reconnaissance work, we was all up the east coast. Then we was under wartime conditions. I'd imagine, called pack up, ready to move, and all that, in between your other training. In the meantime, I was company commander's driver then.
Oh, right.
And then I got I could drive. I must say that I could handle a machine. I could drive one of them dingoes, you know. I like those dingoes. You could put in, you go backwards as fast as you go forward. Yeah, the dingoes, you know, just get like. Anyhow, and we got through to Ipswich, pack up ready to go, we all back, and it was a real thing.
Right.
So I drove all the way down that night, from it down to Southampton, embarked on this boat. We're supposed to go into Le Havre.
Mm-hmm.
So we were tired, really tired, and we had to stop once or twice for a meal and, you know, whatever we have to do. And in the morning, we walked to Dover.
Right.
We'd got turned back somewhere or other.
Oh, right.
And so Dover, we spent the next day in Dover, and then the following, and then we boarded a boat to Calais.
Hmm.
That's when the Dunkirk trouble was gone. You know,
Okay.
the reason for Dunkirk.
So
Well,
France was already occupied at this
Yeah.
point. Yeah.
Well, there's so much activity going in. We landed at Calais. Well, we're trying to get our own vehicles off. There's nobody there, no Frenchmen there to work the cranes to get the vehicles off.
Right.
We had to try and get our own vehicles off. You know what it's like. Some of these novices working on these derricks or whatever they call them, but these cranes. Well, I got told to go down the hold of the boat and loosen all the blocks and all that to get these, what's the name, the computer. And my vehicle was there, and I couldn't get it off.
Hmm.
But in Calais, shells was bursting in the army, in the harbour, and that was something being done in the hold of a boat with this shell bursting like that.
Hmm.
So the captain, he couldn't take it. He said, "I've got to take my boat out." It's too hard. So the captain took his boat out. We got off. And of course, the other people who stood in their vehicle, they was gone.
Right.
And left us over there, trying to defend the town as
Right.
such. And the Stukas was coming down. The mortars was coming over. And of course, we had a lot of soldiers trying to get through. A boat came in, not to get us off, to get them other people was on, and a lot of refugees trying to get it as well.
Oh, right. Like French refugees.
Yeah, well, there's no way we're going to let them on.
No.
They dropped there. And the blokes was on that to drop everything, and only what they stood up, he got on the boat.
Hmm.
And that boat went out. And then that was going on for 3 days. There was no organisation, no rations, didn't have any sleep.
Hmm.
And of course that you're getting short of ammunition and stuff. Anyhow, the Germans was getting closer and closer. We was losing blokes right and left because it was hectic.
Hmm.
And the mortar, I got a little bit of shrapnel with my arm, and I couldn't hold my rifle like that before. Anyhow, the Germans come around the back of us when your Sanders hemmed us in. What could you do?
Hmm. Yeah.
That's the first time the POW.
Right.
So they all ran us up like a flock of sheep. But there has been a book published about this article, Prisoner of War, walking across dead animals in the fields, you know, and and the smell of everything. Yes, that's trouble. That people don't realise, and bodies, animals.
Hmm.
And we got out of Calais. We started walking across France. A whole gang of us. For 3 days, walking across the moor.
So you were you were then marched to Germany, weren't you?
True. We marched till on the borders of Austria. We walked already, and every time we stopped there was we used to march goodbye, maybe a bowl of soup or something. We're starving, and you know, and it kept us going. And we boarded there. That's where they boarded these trains to go into Poland.
Right, I see.
They're
Is that so long?
into these cattle trucks.
It's a long way from
Yeah,
from France
yeah.
to Germany, isn't it? And then
Yeah,
on to
well,
Poland.
we did go into Poland.
Mm.
That's where the first place to stop was a place called Thor. There was a prisoner called the first prisoner of war camp. It's called Stalag 20A. That's when then they try to get things organised. The Red Cross was there to organise. They took a picture, put a number, took a picture of her, and then they showed it. Just you? Well, you rough and shay, you know. It couldn't be what it was. 812 hours, you never forget that number. And then they held us there for a couple of days, tried to feed us what food they had. And then we got sent to another camp called 20B, which was called Marienburg. I got another name there because my niece has been through all that. It's called, I forget the name. Anyhow, it was not very far from Danzig, which is called Gdansk now.
Oh yeah.
It's near enough the Baltic coast. Near enough on the Baltic coast. Anyhow, that was the main camp there. Well, we got sent out on working parties. You could offer either work in one of their factories or work on the farm. So I go on the farm.
Well, you've obviously had previous experience. So.
Yeah. So I learned the farmer's way of farming. Mum was always sent out on by the farmer. He knew how good I was with animals. He always asked for me to be there. So I was at that farm for all duration, you know. And we had Red Cross pass sent to us. We got rounded up every so often to go to the camp to change your clothes and have a bath, deload or whatever they call it, because we weren't all that clean. And then, and then of course the old Germans, they was getting a hard time because all their men was being called up. Even though a slight chance of trying to escape. But we're so well known around the area that if you try to escape, you got sent back to the camp.
Yeah, you wouldn't have got very
and
far.
you're back to square one again.
Did you ever try to escape?
Well, we did because we went to Danzig because one of our guards, he was a little bit trigger happy.
Right.
Well, we had a series of small farms where when it come to daylight thrashing, everybody assembled there to help out the different farmers. And this old machinery broke down, I think. And well, I went to get some out of his Red Cross parcel. And the blooming old guy let off his rifle and shot the poor devil in the leg. He did. So they had to send him off to the hospital. Anyhow, the Red Cross come to us and asked us questions how you were coping and all that. So we complained about that guard too. So they picked out a certain number of us to go to Danzig to the High Court, a military court, to make this bloke. Well, he had a chance, I don't know. They sent him to the Russian front, I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Worst place you can go.
Yeah, they sent him to the Russian front. But then, towards the end, I mean, the Germans would get a hard time of it, you see, and Sarah of us, but just partly running the farm with the other part of the family, you see, and I learned to plough and all in that way. But then the big rush come, then the Russians started pushing. I started trying to push everything that way, and Americans was coming the other way. So there's this long march to come back. Wasn't there, that long march? I heard about that. It took about 3 months, didn't it?
Oh, blimey.
All day my day, it's cold, we never changed our clothes. And we finished up a place called Brunswick. The Germans, they couldn't hold us any longer. They couldn't go back to Good. And the American Army, the 8th Army, they repatriated. They come and repatriated us. So.
And that was in 45. That was in 1945.
Yeah. So well, yeah. No, it must be 1944 because the war wasn't there, and the Civil War was still going.
Right.
44, wasn't it? So the Americans, they fed us up. It's the worst worst thing they could have done because we was partly starved, and they found all this rich food.
Mm.
Anyhow, they gave us some old clothes to wear, and they put us all on an old Dakota to come home.
Right.
So from Hanover, and we landed there. Everything happened so quick. We landed at Lynham Airport,
Oh yeah.
where we had to get sorted out again and get your rank and army number all day. And then we sort of, because I spent 3 months nearly took Mandeville Hospital
Mm.
to get built up again because your stomach, with dysentery is awful, you know.
Mm.
But they done marvellous things at Stoke Mandeville. But then we come on, I had to go to where the wife was living at Brentford. There's no rush for me to go because the wife had all my belongings and all that. So I lived with the wife's family in Brentford.
Right. I see.
But one day I said I got to go down home. So I came down to Ashington for a couple of days. I stayed with the parents for a couple of days.
Mm.
And I was strolling about, and I had to walk around Whitelands Farm there at Ashington. And I took on it. It said, no, I was just for something to do. I was getting bored.
Mm.
Even though I was still paid for it. Because in the meantime, for breakfast, I had to go to a hospital to get demobbed, you see, to get the demobbed suit and
Right.
get demobbed. So I was demobbed then.
Mm.
But I was still on kind of sick leave, repatriated sick leave.
Right.
But and then I took on and said, well, you can come and work here if you like. I do with an extra hand on this farm, it's a Whiteland.
Mm.
So he organised for us to have a house up Church Lane at Ashington,
Mm.
little there. So I brought the family down. Never had any furniture, but the money that I had went to Worthing, bought a whole suite of furniture,
Mm.
some of this utility stuff, which I still got now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, still the whole utility. Yeah, and the whole lot cost me about £300, the whole lot, you know.
Right. That's a lot of money,
So,
then,
yeah.
wasn't it?
But the furniture was pretty cheap then. Anyhow, and then I went to work for full time at Whitelands.
Mm.
And in the meantime, we moved to Norman's Cottages, which is just this side of Ashington.
Mm.
That's just this side of it. That's where Susie was born then.
Oh, right, yes.
And of course, the wife was already carrying Joan as well.
Mm.
Anyhow, she was born in 1947, innit? That's right, 1947. She was born. And I was working in the garden one day. I could hear these bells at Washington ringing.
Mm.
And so I jumped on my button, and the old bell ring from West Grinstead come back to me, made myself known up here.
And when was that, 1947?
Yeah,
So you've been bell ringing for...
up here.
For
I've been associated
so
with this
60
church in
years.
1947.
60 years you've been
Yeah,
ringing the
yeah.
bells of Washington
Yeah.
Church.
Yeah, so I couldn't get on with a bloke once, so I pulled out. I could have worked at Hyden for old Bedwell, Hyden, on Charlie Demons' place, a place called Charlie Bedwell. He had that up at Hyden,
Mm.
a bit of farm. So I moved there to lived in a little bungalow just up behind. And then old Bedwell, he packed in, so I know. And then Harriet, he wanted somebody to help him, so I moved from behind. That's when I first came into this cottage.
Right, what year was that?
50, 51, I think. 51.
1951.
That's right. I moved in to work for Harriet. Now, it's all my fault. Not my fault. I keep losing these jobs. Harriet didn't want. He couldn't afford to keep me, so I got to give you the sack. He said I can't keep you, and it tumbled well. They started turkey plucking up North Farm then, didn't
right.
they?
Yeah.
So to get a bit of extra money for Christmas for the family, I went up there turkey farming. And I don't know why, it says, Chris Hunt and Johnny Goring were talking. Big time. And they must have been talking about me or what, and here. Anyway, they offered me a job at North Farm. You see, so, it's a tankard they presented me with when Peter Shaw took over, when Chris Hunt, Peter Shaw took over. We used to have these dudes down either Upper Chankton or the assembly rooms in Wood. They presented me with that tankard there.
Right.
It's got 1954 on it to 1975.
Right, so that's when you retired, was it?
Yeah, and 75 there, yeah.
Because obviously North Farm went bust shortly after, didn't
Yeah.
it? About 81, I think it went bust. Because it was the biggest employer around here, wasn't it? I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, since obviously the war and everything's finished, have you ever met up with any of your friends or anybody you met?
If I like to go to Winchester or London, because most of the functions being in London, really, it's either Winchester Barracks or it's a question of transport. And I never did go, even though they send me the journal every 3 months, what's happening. I keep in touch with the regiment, and also I belong to the association.
Oh, right, okay.
You see, so I always keep in touch with what's going on.
Yeah.
It's not a foot regiment anymore as such as it used to be.
Yeah.
Because they returned to the Green Jackets.
Right.
Now it's changed again to just only the rifles, that's what it's called.
Right. Have you been back to France or?
Not quite. There were opportunities where the association would take coach load, but
you've never done it?
I don't know. After seeing that from Belgium and that, you see.
Not very nice memory, really.
Well, no. I thought there's so many ways of looking at it, you know.
Yes.
So many ways of looking at it.
So how long have you been the captain of the bell ringers up here?
According to reports from other people written letters, I took over in 1950.
Oh, right, as captain?
Yeah.
Right, so that's...
So that's why... That's why all that time, you know.
And you got that.
We had that do the other day at the church, didn't we? What actually a special associated meeting. But as it fell on my birthday, they had a service. I selected the hymns and that, which is in that bit of paperwork, and we had the bells ringing up there, not for me, but for the occasion as well. And we came down here, in my gun for the barbecue and all that. And they presented me with that. I was captain of the bird for over 50 years.
Yeah, that's quite an impressive feat, actually, I have to say. Yeah.
Here we have the 39 Bullet War Star. Here we have the France and Germany Star. This is the Defense Medal. This is the Campaign Medal. And on the bottom here, I have two medals from 1914-18 belonging to my father. Well, this scrapbook dates back from what's happened during the millennium, where we started the Court Peers we've done here. Just from January 2000. Now we've got various other things about old bell ringers that have died. I've got in memory of old people that died. And then as the years goes on, 2001, and there's other various services that are held of some of my friends. Here we have it's a service at Storrington, where I used to help them out at the Storrington Choir. And a lot of these, of course, birthday parties. A lot of my friends here, birthday parties. Never go. 2002, and there's other ring to celebrate flower festivals. I know we're getting on there too. I should have known too. And some more, a golden wedding to me, oh yes, about Frank Bruce, and the people that rang for that, the golden wedding. Some more birthday, other birthdays that are held. Here's another one for my 92nd birthday. There's another party. So usual, blowing out the candles. Now we're going on to 003. And this is some of the outings we go on. It's very interesting about bowling, and we do travel about, bring different bells and get the experience of other churches. And there's all the write-up about various things about the different churches. Now this is another 94th birthday. Yeah. So we're getting on all these. There must be something about me in that one. Can't quite see it at the moment. Now this is another one of our outings where we're ringing bells in Bedfordshire. There's a lovely peal of 8 bells there. Some of the friends ringing the bells there. And this is my hot air balloon flight I had for another birthday. Some more memorabilia, what we call the ringing word. This comes out every month. Oh, that's all about my my hot air balloon trip. That one. Here we got here 004. There are various pills that I've run 005. You see that one? Society of... Because we have... Bellingers come from all over the country where I stand in and ring with them. And they take a photograph. There's another outing. That's a quaint little old church. That's one thing about Belling. You do get experience. You go in different places like that. And some more memorabilia. I'll just stick them in there. Anyhow, that's mostly birthdays and outings. I just want to get to the end of this. Where these pictures, some of these pictures are on the wall up the church. More outings. Now we've come to the end of the this scrapbook. It's just a pill that rang at Take Washington for me, and that's the gang who rang the bells at Thacum. And here's the write-up that they done for me on this 98th birthday. And I'll tidy all them up later on, but It dates back, to my first book appeal for Winston Churchill. Winston Churchill, and that dates back, that one, 1965. My first book is one that's taken for Winston Churchill. And there's just some more old memorabilia of different court appeals that I've done. And now this one, quite a scrapbook. It's where I just keep old things. I've got a coat of arms, look. And different bits of scrapbook here what I keep. And of course, a lot of it is for the British Legion as well. You see, there's a chap here belonged to the Royal Brigade. We both belong to the standing branch of the British Legion. So it's interesting to keep all these bits of scrap. Well, this is a replica of the bell what's upstairs. As you pull on the rope, the bell is worked to a moment. At the present moment, the bell is what I call down. But as you ring the bell up, it works a momentum until the bell works until it's up over top dead centre, and it rests against the stay. That's when the bell is up. And so you're doing the same thing the other way, pulling on the rope. The bell will go round to another circle and rest at the backstroke. You see, and that's the principle of the whole thing. At the present moment, this bell is what they call down. But I can ring it up if you like. The bell is working its way up to the top of its limit now, see? And the bell is ringing properly now. This is how we can get changes, by doing that. So you can learn to wait or ring it quickly. And that's how they're built. You can hold the bell on the bell, or you can let it rest against the stay. You see, but we don't do that, otherwise the stay will break. So what we do now when we leave it, we just bring it down again. So what you do, we just check. So back to the rest position again. Now the bell is actually losing its momentum. So the bell run down for safety reasons, because anybody can come on in a church and pull on the rope. See, now it's all safe. It's in the same position as that over there. Now what we do is we've got various methods here. Memorise that line, and that's how we ring different methods. That's why people can stand for a long time ringing these quarter pills. Now they ran for my birthday a whole pill, which I've 5,040 changes, which takes just under the 3 hours to do it. And you stand there and concentrate. Must not think of anything else but what work you've got to do. Concentrate all the time. And we on the board we have here engagements for weddings or blessings or whatever. And of course we do try to ring for Sunday service. And I think it's a wonderful hobby. Like I said, we go to various places and various churches. There's a bit of story about me over there, and a bit of memorabilia. Some of the old bell ringers dates right back. Some of the old people in the villages, and this is the time when I actually taught these two. He's then gone, but she's gone down to Bristol. And we do like the millennium, we done that thing. So it's not only my bringing here, I have got memorabilia in different churches at Staunton and Thake and various other churches. I've got billboards of what I've done in other churches, local churches. But there's all those boards up there. I don't know how many quarter pills I've done, but I'm afraid I can't do them anymore now. They're 68. And we got various other things, competitions. We sometimes we come second and third, you see, and we compete against it, and that's what it's all about. You know, it makes it so interesting.